Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be doing a body mist video. It has been a hot minute since I've done one of these, so I'm very excited. We're going to be doing my most complimented body mists. So just like as a whole, which ones have gotten me the most compliments, obviously. We're going to get straight into it, but first I'd love if you would consider subscribing down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I also now have a TikTok that is dedicated to body care and fragrance and smelling good. Very excited about that, so I will link it down below in the description box so you guys can check it out. And let's get started. So the first one that I want to talk about is a classic, an oldie but a goodie. This is from Victoria's Secret Pink, and it is their warm and cozy scent. This, you guys, is the most perfect, girly, like everyday scent. The packaging is super cute. Everybody likes the smell of this. It's one of those scents that you can't hate, I feel like. I'm not exactly sure what the notes are in this. I'll see if I can find them and leave them down below or on the screen, but I know there is vanilla in this, and there's also a little bit of like a fruity floral vibe going on, but it's just very soft and sweet and feminine, and it's not overpowering, it's not too much, but it's also not too young. Like, it doesn't smell overly juvenile, but it still smells really pretty and girly, if that makes sense. It's definitely a compliment getter. You can't go wrong with this one. I feel like everybody likes it. So it's one of those body mists that you don't have to be afraid to overspray, which, let's be honest, we all overspray any body mist usually. But with this one, you really can go to town because it's never going to be too much. Just the epitome of a pretty girl scent. Next, we have one of the more recent popular scents, and this is from Janeiro, and it is their Cheirosa 68. This one does have the fragrance notes on the back. It says the top notes are pink dragon fruit and lychee essence, and the mid notes are Brazilian jasmine, ocean air, and hibiscus. The dry down notes are sheer vanilla and sun musk. So this one, in my opinion, the second I smelled this, I was like, this smells so much like Burberry Her. I think it's extremely similar, but it's maybe not quite as powdery. The Burberry Her has a lot of that kind of like marshmallow powderiness to it. This one still has that really cloud-like marshmallow scent to it that makes it kind of similar to like cloud or something, but I do feel like you get quite a bit of that like dragon fruit, that like fruitiness. In a way, I like this one better, and that's actually why I decluttered my Burberry Her perfume, because I tend to grab for this one way more often. I'm not sure why, because it is a body spray, but it lasts really well. It smells so good and effortless. It's not as like strong as the Burberry Her, so I feel like it's more likable, if that makes sense. And I feel like I get more compliments on it because of that. Regardless though, it gets a lot of compliments. My husband compliments me on this one. It just smells so pretty and girly. And I've said it in my past videos where I've mentioned this, that it gives me vibes of kind of like wearing a Princess Polly sundress that's like girly, and you have like cute jewelry on, and it's like summertime or springtime and you're wearing this and it's just gorgeous. Now, I wouldn't say though that this can only be worn in the summer and the spring, because it definitely could be worn year round. It's just a nice girly feminine scent. It's not overly summery, but that's kind of what I picture when I smell this, because it just gives off those very like whimsical, pretty girl kind of vibes. So that is Cheirosa 68. I know I take the lid off of these and smell them like 100 times, you guys, but that's just how I am. Kind of like an obsessive habit. But let's get into some Bath and Body Works mists now, because I know a lot of you guys, these are like a lot of you guys' favorites. So first I want to talk about one that is, I think, completely discontinued. You might still be able to get it on Amazon, and if I can find the link, I'll put it down below. But I don't think they sell it in the Bath & Body Works store anymore. But this is probably like my most complimented body mist out of all of the ones that I own. And this bottle is actually really old too, so I don't really wear this one very much anymore. But this is the Be Joyful mist from Bath & Body Works. This is technically from their like Christmas collection, but I feel like it can totally be worn all year round. This one is getting a little bit old, but it's definitely a sugared citrus kind of scent. It's basically like mandarins with like a thick layer of sugar on top. That's kind of the vibe this gives off. It's perfumey though, and like smells really sexy almost, which is so weird because it's citrus, but it has something else in there that gives off like this really perfumey vibe. So if you can still find this, definitely pick it up because it's one of those that just smells incredible for what it is. Although I think it is pretty hard to get your hands on this one, but I had to mention it because like I said, it's probably my most complimented body mist ever. My husband always compliments me on this without fail when I wear it. But like I said, this one is pretty old, so it's kind of starting to smell a little bit off. Next, we have another very popular body mist. This is the In the Stars scent. I know people say this is like a dupe for like Baccarat Rouge. Personally, I don't think it smells anything like that. Like Cloud and Baccarat Rouge are a completely different scent profile to me. I feel like even Burberry Her, although I don't consider that a dupe for Baccarat either, I feel like that is even more similar than In the Stars. In the Stars just does not smell at all like that to me. But I kind of love it for that reason because there's so many fragrances like that on the market nowadays, and this is different. This has a very cologne-y kind of scent to it that is absolutely intoxicating. Let me read you guys the notes because they are on the back of this bottle as well. Starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white agar wood, and radiant amber. Definitely get the amber in here. It's just so intoxicating, and I know there's like hardly a dent in here, but this is probably the strongest body mist I own. I literally wear it like a perfume because a little goes a long way. It's intense, and it lasts forever, literally forever. And I also really haven't worn this one that much, at least not on its own. Like sometimes I'll mix it with things, but regardless whether I mix it with something or wear it on its own, every single time I wear it, it gets a compliment. So I had to put it in this video because it's just one of those that everyone thinks you smell incredible when you put this on. It literally pulls people in. It's intoxicating, so sexy. Oh my gosh. And it's crazy because of that cologne like scent in here. It really takes me back to like the days of like being younger and being like in youth group or church and like guys spray a lot of cologne, you know what I'm talking about? Kind of gives me a little bit of that vibe, but in like a way that's 10 times better. It just kind of takes me back because of that, but it's so much more than that, and it definitely has like a feminine twist to it. So this is one that I highly recommend, and you're gonna get compliments with that one. The last Bath & Body Works mist I have here is Dark Kiss. This is another throwback. It's discontinued, but I think it's a little bit easier to find than the Be Joyful one because they tend to bring it back sometimes, and I'm pretty sure you can get this one on Amazon. Seriously, such a great scent. This one has like I'm not sure if it's blackberry or plum that's in here, but it's like a purple dark fruit. And then it has this like creaminess to it, like a whipped cream kind of scent. Some perfumes that are sort of similar to this are Signorina Misteriosa by Salvatore Ferragamo and Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. Sort of similar, but that one's more shampoo-y and like fruity. And then the Signorina Misteriosa is really creamy and a lot stronger and perfumey. And even though I went through my phases with those where those were like my favorite and I liked them more, I ended up getting rid of both of them because they're similar to this. And at the end of the day, I think I'd rather have this in my collection. I just grab for it when I want this type of scent. It's one of those that just smells like, it really takes me back because I used to spray this on all the time. This bottle is like almost half gone. And that's saying a lot because I tend to wear perfume more than body mist, and I don't overspray my body mist as much as some people do. So it says a lot when I have like a big dent out of a bottle. But either way, this is such a good throwback scent. It never gets old. It just smells good to everyone. I feel like I always get comments on it. People always recognize that it's Dark Kiss because it's such a recognizable scent. A lot of people used to wear this. That is my last Bath & Body Works mist. And then we have one that I just recently picked up. So this is sort of cheating, but at the same time not, because I have the travel size perfume of this body spray and it's gotten me a lot of compliments. It's just I haven't had the body spray for long, but it's the exact same scent and I know this gets me compliments. And to be honest, I think I would just repurchase the body spray because I don't know that the perfume in this scent lasts that much longer than the body spray. I'm not even saying what it is. This is the Good Chemistry Queen Bee Body Mist. I've talked about this scent so many times on this channel. It is such a good one. I should have talked about it before the end because it's definitely underrated. This should get talked about so much more. It's literally the most sexy, girly, feminine, intoxicating, like affordable fragrance out there. I feel like it smells so good. The notes are blackcurrant, peony, and amber, and something about it is just incredible. I definitely recommend you get your hands on this one if you have not yet. If you would rather have the perfume, they now sell the Good Chemistry travel perfumes in a spray, which is so much nicer because the one I have is a roller ball, and that's kind of like the main reason I went to pick up the mist, because I'm just not that big of a fan of roller balls. But yeah, if you want to save some money, definitely pick up the body mist, and I think their new packaging on these is just so cute. So this is for sure a huge compliment getter, and it just smells absolutely incredible. Out of all of these, this might be my favorite scent, like my most liked worn scent for me personally. But I do love all of these. So that is the last one. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your most complimented body mist is. I would love to hear your recommendations or the ones that get you the most compliments, because it's so nice when you find something affordable that just really slaps. So yeah, I hope that you guys will subscribe and also check out my TikTok in the description box down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.